Okay, it is day 3 and I am back. Why am I back? Well, surprise! I woke up this morning and there is an all-new version of the RadRunner unveiled today by Rad Power Bikes. It is called the RadRunner Plus. And so I thought I'd take a minute and share with you some of the differences that I can see between the two and talk to you quickly about a conversation I had with the company today over the phone. So, first of all, I've put a picture on the screen for you guys to take a look at. This is straight off their website. It looks like the bike is silver in color. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. I also don't know if it's going to come in different colors, but it looks like it's silver. So let's talk about what we can see for sure. The passenger package looks like it's coming as a standard option, and the wheel well covers are also going to be standard on the new bike. They were upgrades for me, $99 for the passenger package, $89 for the wheel well covers as an upgrade. Also, the display unit, I upgraded to the digital display as you can see here. This was $99. I don't know if you can see, I have a whole 3 miles on this bike as of today. That's a little disappointing to say the least. The weather has not cooperated here in Seattle and things have been a little hectic and we're all dealing with some stuff globally right now, so hope everyone out there is being safe. But 3 whole miles on this thing as of now. So back to the new version. What is different? Well, the 2 major differences are going to be the front suspension and the gears. The new bike has an option, or will come standard I should say, with a front suspension forks. So you're going to have a much softer ride, and I think that's really great. But the bigger thing for me is the gears. This standard RadRunner is a single geared system. The new RadRunner Plus looks to be a 7-geared system. So awesome. I mean, you know, the more gears, the easier the ride. A lot of hills around here, so I think that's a huge deal. What it shows me is that they are listening to their customer base. I think that they've done a really good job of that as a company over the years, from what I can see, read, and have gathered from information from everyone who I've talked to. So once again, they're really doing what they're supposed to be, which is listening to their customers and building bikes that people would want. Am I disappointed that, you know, this new bike comes out and all that? I mean, not really. How can I get disappointed with a company that is listening to their customers and doing what we would want them to do? So if you're looking in the future to be getting an e-bike, this might be a great option for you. I will mention though that the new bike is a little bit bigger than this bike, so that might be something for you to consider. It looks to be about 4.5 inches longer than the standard and about 1.5 inches wider. I would imagine it's wider because they have to make room for the gears. That would make sense for me, but it is a little bit longer as well. I also want to mention to you that phone call I had with them this morning. So 2 things that I talked to them about. Number 1, upgrading this bike if I want to go with the front suspension. Is that going to be a reality? The answer is no, that is not going to be a reality according to them, because the frame is actually different. It's a different size, as I stated, so they claim that I cannot upgrade to the front suspension on this. So Rad, if you're listening, if that's something you can figure out for this original bike, I would buy it. I want you to know that. What else? Oh, cost. Let's talk about cost. So the new RadRunner Plus is selling for $16.99, again on pre-order. And let's talk about what the difference is between that and this bike. This bike was originally $12.99. I got up this morning, I checked the website, and surprise again, it is $11.99. So they took $100 off since 2 days ago when I purchased it. So I called them up. Very, very easy to deal with. I was expecting somewhat of a fight. I didn't even get that. Without hesitation, they credited $100 back to my credit card plus tax, and it showed up immediately. So another example of their customer service. I heard a lot about it, I've talked a lot about it, and I'm experiencing that. So keep up the good work there, guys. The bike for me ended up being $11.50 in cost, and the reason for that is when I purchased it from the showroom, I had a referral of $50 off. So if you refer, you get a $50 discount plus the $100 credit. So my bike ended up being $11.50, as I just stated. versus the $16.99 on the new bike. So when I took into account, I did a little math, the upgrade to the passenger package, the wheel wells, and the display, minus the $11.50 discount, so $11.50 to $16.99 with the upgrades, the difference in cost between the two bikes is $262. So, you know, is it worth $262 for you guys to get front suspension and 7 gears? I don't know. That's going to be up for you to determine, but that is the difference for me, at least in what I paid. The other thing I want to share with you is the weight difference. The new bike is 10 pounds heavier than this older version. This one's 65 pounds, the new one's, you know, about 75 pounds. I don't know if that matters either, unless you're lifting your bike daily, which I doubt. I did have to lift this up to get it in the back of our truck, but I'm not going to be doing that every day. With the 7 gears though, the additional 6 gears, I doubt 10 pounds heavier is going to matter much at all. In fact, it might actually operate a little bit easier. But yeah, so those are just some basic things I want to share with you guys today. Take a quick minute and introduce you to the new bike and give you some more information out there. Once again, was I a little shocked this morning when I woke up and saw that 2 days after I bought this bike, there's a brand new version? Yeah. Would I have waited for the new one? For me, I don't think so. I didn't want a bigger bike. Again, I am 5'3". I'm not a tall human being, and anything smaller for me is better. But for you guys out there, the average person, maybe it is worth doing. But it'll be available in July if you want to pre-order now. Once again, I am not affiliated in any way with Rad Power Bikes. They do not support me. I purchased this on my own. I bought the upgrades on my own. This video is my own opinion. I try and be as factual as possible, but hopefully I got it all out there. And if you have any comments or questions, certainly let me know. I'll answer whatever I can. Click the like buttons, and once again, I'm looking to get 5 whole subscribers if possible. So if you guys can subscribe, that would be awesome. Would make my teenage son behind the camera here very proud as he's smiling. So with that, happy riding.